Good day, folks. Today I'm going yabbying in this dam.
Hey, you!
You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, now the reason I said good day, folks, instead of g'day, folks, is because somebody asked me in a question a while back in the comments on one of my videos, why do you start every video with gay folks? Gay folks. It's g'day. It's short for good day. Good day is g'day, not gay folks. Anyway, good day, folks. G'day, folks. Either way, I'm going yabbying. And that is a dead wallaby in the dam. A bit of natural burley, and it stinks. Right, now today I'm using these open top lift nets. This one here, I've got this little bait holder in it. I think this was sent to me. Now, I deal with a lot of people, and if I get this wrong, I sincerely apologise. But I'm pretty sure it was sent in by Joshua Warby. It was sent into my mail time segment to try. So I've got it stuck into the bottom of the net, and I've got it filled with dog food. Let's see how it goes. Now, if it wasn't Joshua Warby that sent that in, I do apologise. Something that happens to me is I deal with a lot of people and I just get everyone confused. I really do. I don't mean to do it. But anyway, net number one, testing out the new bait trap with some good old dog food. And good luck, my friend. Now, these other two nets, they're baited up with lamb's fry. Lamb's fry is a very good bait, but it's still half frozen. I'm a little bit scared because lamb's fry, when it's half frozen, is very easy to tie into the net. But as it thaws out, it changes shape and the knot can come loose and you can lose the meat. Now, I only brought one lamb's fry and I got half in each net, so I really don't want to lose either of the baits. When I check them the first time round, I'll just make sure the knots are still tight. Otherwise, I'll retie them. Righto, net number two. Right, now net number three. There you go, mate. I'd love to say I'll give these nets an hour, but it's not going to happen. This is my first proper yabbying trip this spring. I've had a couple of nets in from time to time, like night watchman, just seeing what's happening. In fact, this is last week, I've been catching a couple of really big yabbies in a dam with them, but I've pulled them out now. And this is my first real yabbying trip, so I haven't done any proper yabbying since last summer or autumn. 3:48. Can I get to 20 past 4? That's 32 minutes. 20 past 4. I'll check them. Well, wallaby over there's on the nose. I wonder how it died. Right, now I'm just going to get these. I've got two buckets here that I'm getting ready. That one's got an earwig in it. I'll wash him out. Is anybody else having issues with earwigs at the moment? I've never seen so many earwigs. A little bit of water in there. I'll put a bit more water in this one. Right, now the plan is, ultimately what I hope to get out of this session is a feed of yabbies. 18 or 20 nice sized yabbies. The bigger the better. I don't expect I'll get anything really big in this dam, but I might get a few nice enough ones to eat. A dozen would be nice, but any more than that would be great. But if I catch any real small yabbies, they'll go in the blue bucket, in the blue esky here, and they'll end up on a hook over at Lake Nillacooty chasing yellowbelly. Rightio, now it hasn't been till 4:20, it's been to 4:03. So what does that mean? It's been about 15 minutes. I'm checking them now at 4 o'clock, because if I check it at 4:20, then I forget how long I've got to leave them in and whatever. If I do it on the hour, then I can remember a lot easier that it's how long it's been in. Now that's just crap. I'm checking it now because I haven't got the patience to wait any longer. Ugh. I've got one. I've got one or two. I've got a nice little fishing one. You beauty. I've got a Lake Nillacooty yabby, and this one here, he's too big for Nillacooty and he's a bit too small for the pot. This one can go over here in the Lake Nillacooty esky. Yes, well, the bait trap works. I was actually just sitting in my car looking for the video to see who sent me this. I'm pretty sure it was Josh Warby. If it wasn't Joshua Warby, Joshua Warby's getting a lot of shout outs today. The first net was a success. No big eaters, but I've got a bait yabby. Oh, that was snagged. That's got no yabby. Oh, is the string still looking strong? String still looking good. That's upside down. That doesn't work. That's better. Rightio, net number 3. This one's been in the shortest time because it was the last one in. Right. Nothing. I can feel the water on the net is quite warm. Oh shit, nearly threw the whole net in. Rightio, 2 in the first net. Been nothing. One of which I've kept for bait. One I put back. After what I consider to be a good start. A good start. A good start. Considering the nets have only been in for about 15 minutes. These ants are kindly cleaning my the blood out of my lamb's fry wrapper. Rightio, been a bit more patient this time. It's 4:42, so it's been around about 35 to 40 minutes since I checked these nets. Oh yes, I've got a nice eater. 2, 3 and a bait yabby. You'll be okay. There's definitely a good little bait yabby, and these are definitely eaters. Actually, they're bigger than I expected to get out of this dam. 1, 2. So there was 4 in the net. Mate, you left your claw in the net. Look at that, he left his claw behind. Alright. I expected that if I, any big yabbies I got out of this dam might be about that size. Oh shit, that's got eggs, look. Mate, see you later, sweetheart. That one's clean. And that one's clean. So they're actually bigger than I expected. So I've got 2 eaters. This isn't the sort of dam that I'd expect to get the really big yabbies in, but but they're a little bit bigger than I thought I'd get, so you beauty. Now when I go to check the nets, I take the blue esky, the one that I put the small yabbies in, and I leave the bucket over there for the big yabbies. The reason I do it that way is because it's easier to reach in and get the big yabbies out of a bucket full of small yabbies than it is to try and find a little yabby in a bucket full of big yabbies. It's easier and it's better on me fingers. Now, there was nothing in this one before, and there's nothing in it again now. Oh yes, there is one, and he's an eater. I've got 1 eater. I've got 1 eater. Hello, 1 eater. That's about the size I expected. Any eaters, any bigger ones, about that size normally pulls them up in these sort of bush dams. How's that string going? Is it still holding tight? Seems to be okay for now. Righto, net number 3, lamb's fry net number 2. Nothing on this side of the dam. Oh, 1, it was a bait yabby too. Here's a Nillacuti yabby, beauty. How's the meat holding on nicely? Yep. Righto. So what did I get then? 4, 1 and 1, so I got 6. 1 went back with eggs, 2 keepers, and a couple of eaters. That'll do. Come on, 1 eater, let them go. You can go in there, those other couple of bigger ones. Yeah, what, a dozen or so of them, I'll be happy. Look at some of this sort of cutty grass looking stuff from back here. Put that in there, thing, yabbies, just to help keep them away from each other, and also just to give them a way to climb up and get air. I might do the same with these little ones too. Right, now so far I've got 3 eaters and 3 bait size yabbies. Right, it's 5:30. These nets have had about 3/4 of an hour. I've got 3 keepers, 3 eaters and 3 bait yabbies at the moment. Can I build on that? Oh, yeah, there's 3 in here. Didn't think there was any in there then. What do we got here? He's definitely an eater. These are a bit in between size. I'll put him back, and I'll put this one back too. Come on, buddy. I probably should keep a couple of these for Satan. He hasn't had any yabbies for a long time. Righto. He's a bit small. So I've built on my tally. When I say I built on my tally, I don't mean that I've done extensions on top of my TV. I mean I've built on my tally of yabbies. I've now got 4 keepers and 3 bait yabbies. So far the dog food bait is absolutely outperforming the lamb's fry bait. I love dog food for bait, the best bait of the lot. Oh yes, a keeper. There's an eater. This is what I come for, provided it's got no eggs. Yep, he'll do. There's an eater. This one had 1 eater in it last time and now it's got 1 eater again. Don't go anywhere. Righto, net number 3, can you deliver? Yes, and deliver it has. There's 3, but 2 of them are nice big eaters. He's a lovely yabby. This one here's, I'll put him in as a bait yabby. He's just on the borderline of being a bit too big for bait. He's got no eggs. He's got no, he's have never got eggs. That was a really bad English, Robert. He's got no eggs. Funny that. Right, back in the drink. No, this one must have a shorter cord. I've now got to fish these out of here. There's one. And there's the other. Now they're not monster yabbies by anyone's means, but they're good enough. I've got 6 keepers and 4 bait yabbies. So the yabbying's not red hot, but I'm getting a few. It's ticking over nicely. Another couple of checks of the net, and if I'm lucky I might have 10 or a dozen yabbies to take back. But for now I've at least got a nice little feed. It'll be enough to give me a taste, and once I get that taste I'll just want to go yabbying all the time probably. Hello there. Hello there. I can see your nose. Very beautiful. You can pat echidnas as long as you sort of go with the grain like that. Don't go that way or you'll end up getting spiked. And like a lot of Aussie wildlife, one of the cool things about the echidnas is that within probably a minute or 2 of me leaving, he'll be over it. He'll get over it quickly, then he'll walk across the road and he'll get on with his day. He's probably a bit worried now, but now that I'm going to say, see you later, mate, I reckon I won't even be gone for 2 minutes and he'll be out of here. Going to the dam and we're gonna catch yabbies. Rightio. What have I got? I've lost count. I think I've got 6. 6 keepers and 4 bait yabbies I've got. And the tally is now still, well, there's 1 in here, but he's too small to eat and he's too big to be bait. So he's going back in the dam. Back in the dam. Oh, he's got eggs too, look. Little weeny one with eggs. Probably a bad camera angle. See the eggs there? So you got cackleberries. See your dales. So I've still got 6 keepers and 4 bait yabbies. Right, thought I was going to be upside down for a minute. Yeah, I'm catching a few. I'm catching yabbies whenever in most pools of the net, but not in huge numbers, that's for sure. Come on, big ones. Yes, there's a big one. This is 2 big ones. There's 2 eaters. This is the 1 eater net. Now it's a 2 eater net. Come on, E1 and E2. Vitamin E1 and E2. As I've said probably 1,000 times today, they're not monsters, but they're big enough. From this dam anyway. Geez, that bloody wallaby stinks over this side of the dam. Whew. Any more eaters? Yes! Yes, 2 more. One might be a bit too small, is he? I'm up to 8 eaters. A dozen would be nice. Oh, he's a bit small. Beautiful. You'll do. Yeah, he's too small. Too small to be an eater. So what am I up to? 9. I've got 9 eaters. 9 eaters and 400 tangles in my string. Alright. Rightio, so the tally at the moment is I've got 9 keepers and 4 bait-sized yabbies, and I've thrown back half a dozen sort of mid-range ones that are too big to be bait and too small to be eaten. The yabbying's not red hot. I'm not sure whether it's just a bit too early in the season or a bit too early in the springtime, whether we need a bit more warm weather, or whether perhaps this dam isn't a really good yabby dam. I'm not sure. The water feels quite warm. It doesn't feel cold, so I'm suspecting maybe there's not a lot in here. But either way, I'm having a blast. I'm having a lot more fun than that dead wallaby. I hope it doesn't taint the water and make me sick when I eat the yabbies. Ugh. Okay, it's 7:15. I've been giving them 45-minute intervals. I'll check them now, then I'll put them back in, then the next time I check them will be the last check. This will the next cycle, if you want to call it that, will be the twilight cycle. Right. Can I catch a dozen keepers tonight? I've got a snag. Oh, I didn't feel that there before. Oh, look, some nice bait ones in here. These nets actually aren't very good bait nets. For that reason. You see that? They just fell straight through the hole. Oh, look at that. I've just doubled my bait net. I had 4, now I've got 8. The mesh on them is just too... The mesh on them is just too big. And ow! 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 Go! Go! He was too small to be an eater and too big to be a bait yabby, but these are awesome bait yabbies, these ones. Yeah, the mesh on these is a little bit too big for these really little yabbies that you like for bait. So they're not the best nets for gathering bait. But they are good nets. I quite like these open top lift nets. You can't leave them in. I think the yabbies do get out of them if you leave them in for too long. I reckon an hour. An hour is a good time for these nets. I'm not normally patient enough to wait an hour though. I was just sitting in my car and a comment come through from one of my my YouTube videos. It says, mate, I just done a mustard in my Reg Grundies. In other words, he shit himself. I done a mustard in my Reg Grundies. Is that an Australian saying or what? What have I got? Well, I haven't got 5 like I did in the last net. I've just got 1. And it's a chuckabaccara. Is the in-between mediocre, medium size. I reckon if I ever pulled one of these nets out and there was a snake in it, I'd do a mustard in me Reg Grundies. What do we got? Nothing. Is that me first? I think that's me first donut net of the night, isn't it? That's the first time I've actually caught nothing all night, I think. I'll squeeze the meat open and just release some of that magnificent bloody meaty smell, and I'll put it back in for its last hurrah. Check this out. I just went and got my my lamb fly wrapper off the ant nest. There's not a drop of blood on it. Rightio, the current time is 8:10. Hear that noise? That's a Perrin's tree frog. 8:10. I think they've had about 45 to 50 minutes. Now I only need to catch 3 more big ones. I only need 3 more keepers to get my dozen. Now I've got my new light that I'd done the review on just a couple of weeks ago, my O light. I'm going to put on the low light setting. That's the bright light. There we go. It's still overkill. I actually bought another little light with me. My friend Jed Nagel sent me an O light as a present, a real small one, and I thought that'll fit perfectly in my mouth, and I must have left it on the bench at home. So anyway, let's see how we go. Yeah, a couple of little ones. Little white one. I've got one good bait one and 2 of those sort of no, that one's medium size. You'll go right for bait. So I've kept 2 for bait. Now, like I said, I think it was Josh Warby that sent me this this bait holder. So there's a little trick. There's a couple of sinkers in there. These are the big heavy bait weights that Matt Furling and his boys made for me a while back. There's 3 of them in there, I think. Where's the other one? There it is. And I'll tell you why I put them in there. The mozzies are killing me. I put them in there to stop that from floating up too high to close to the top like that. Anyway, now I think it was Josh Warby that sent me these. If it wasn't, I do apologise to the person that it was. But if you did, can you please leave a comment in the video below and tell me it was you, and tell me where you bought them, because I wouldn't mind getting a couple more of these. I reckon they're fantastic. Oh, mosquitoes. I tell you what, I haven't done a mustard in me bloody Reg Grundies, but Jesus, these mosquitoes are giving me the mustards. They are horrific. Oh my God. Nothing at all in that one. Yabulous. Right, now I need 3 from this last net to get me a dozen keepers. The mosquitoes are horrendous. I need 3 and I got none of them. They all just went off the bite when it started getting dark. Isn't that amazing? Righto folks, all up I caught about 25 to 30 yabbies, made up evenly with bait yabbies here, big edible yabbies here, and the rest were the in-between, I don't know, waste of space size. I've got to go, the mozzies are eating me. They're terrible. It must be somebody's fault. We'll blame Daniel Andrews. He's to blame for the mozzies. Thanks for watching, get me out of here.